It's weird because I already kind of had a little bit of a bias about authors in this space, but it mostly came from former law enforcement turned authors. Like those,
Yeah.
I think there's something about getting into law enforcement in your character. There's something about you wanting that big thing, the big story, the
Hmm.
big mystery, or something like that. And sometimes you have a career where that just doesn't pan out that way. Sometimes you don't get to work the big case. And I can tell you right now, when people have a big case in their life, they're very aware of it. We couldn't have Secret Studio last week because I was filming another docu-series and I was interviewing people that have been interviewed in other things. And I'm like, why are they showing up? Like we literally have someone that lost a lawsuit and he's still showing up. And it's because of that reality. It's because this is that level of importance to them. Like I was part of this story that is big and national, and here's another opportunity for me to be a part of that story, and they keep showing up. It's a weird thing when you cross the lines in terms of it's funny because I'm doing research on this for my presentation at AdvocacyCon. Gosh, if I had my notes, I do have my notes. Give me a second. I'm gonna
Oh,
actually
oh,
pull this
good.
up. Yeah, a little sneak preview. I mean, I'm going to record it and I'll wind up releasing it because it needs to be on missingpersontips.com. But just to give you a little sneak peek here.
Oh, Mike, thank you very much.
Did Mike give us money again? Mike,
He did.
thank you. Really appreciate you, Mike.
Yes, we do.
All right. So let me just find the word I'm looking for.
I'm ready.
Here we go. Speculation. Speculation. That is where things become problematic. It's one thing to talk about possibilities. It's another thing to hit the area of speculation. Why? Well, let's take a little look real quick. What's the definition of speculation? According to Oxford Languages, the forming of a theory or conjecture without firm evidence. And those last three words are where a lot of people that are trying to be successful in this area get it wrong, because that's where you can get into very sketchy, dicey territory. Um, I know some of the theories that kicked around in the Maura Murray case were based on things like, okay, so you can prove that a father and his daughter shared a hotel room. That doesn't mean that there was anything improper happening between the two of them.
Why would you go there?
Exactly. Why would you take it that direction? I'm not speaking about him in particular. I'm just giving you guys an example of, now if you look into it, you might see a similar example. But I'm just saying that those are the kind of things where the example that I'm putting to the audience when I talk about this tomorrow is, if you have a grandfather that gets lost while he's on a hike, you shouldn't be jumping online and talking about that Bigfoot got him. Like if you're actually trying to be an advocate and trying to be helpful, share information that's helpful. He was 75 years old. He had wandered off before. He had recent accidents. He forgot to take his medication recently. Like those types of things are contributing to an understanding where you can then talk about the possibility of maybe there was a tragic accident out in the woods where this grandfather was walking. Not that, whatever other theory. There's just this thing. I ran into it. So I firsthand experienced it. When you're looking into cases like this, you want to be effective and you want to feel like you're seeing something that no one else has seen, or that you make some discovery that no one else has. And you want it so bad that your brain can actually trick you into thinking that you found it. That's where we have that type of content come out. And the other problem is then people will fall in love with their own thought. They'll have this big aha gotcha moment. Oh my God, no one realized this? I just solved the Elisa Lam case. And if you don't take it to the next phase and say, okay, so my conclusion is this, and then treat it as a hypothesis. If this is my conclusion, this is my hypothesis, now I'm going to test against it. Now I'm going to go searching for countering information or other things that could have happened that make sense. And I can't tell you guys, time and time again, I would have those big this is it. And when you flip it the other way and you go looking for countering information, all of a sudden there's a realization that comes to you of like, oh, that's why. And that's also why no one else is doing backflips about this information if they bump into it, because they know this other piece. Yeah. It's a tough thing. Anyway, we got way off track. Let me see what's happening.